That's a May 19th, 5:20 chime. May the 5th month, 19, the 1 and the 9, the full sphere at the top of the stem. The year 2022, 5:19, 5:20 in the day, PM. I'm Melanin Man, biological living light, a child of the sun. And I must warn viewers, if you're not familiar with Melanin Man, do some reading, research, find out my conversation, because sometimes my conversation is a bit much for some individuals. So, with that being said, and I am definitely much more than what you see. And being a child of the sun, biological living light, the sun, the S-U-N, on this very cloudy day, and I'm not even going to be able to make it to meditation and movement, Tai Chi with the Master Heg Robinson of the Roxbury Tai Chi Academy.com up on Fort Hill. No, I won't be doing that on this particular Thursday. Last Thursday I was on the air and left CCTV, or left the house, CCTV airwaves, and made it to the fort and practiced with the master. And being Melanin Man, biological living light, wearing my maroon top, you know, niggas that was so dark, they was called maroon. Happens to be Harvard's color too. Interesting. But Melanin Man, biological living light, sharing what I understand through the Master's teachings from his 80 years of experience to my 60 years of experience and 20 years practicing under his tutelage. Understanding that motion is divinity. Can I make that any more plain, any more clear? Biological living light. A black motherfucker. Learning from someone who's 20 years my senior. Someone who was struggling after being a Vietnam War vet. And his teacher said, no, don't do that. Come with me. And taught him these particular meditation and movement. And I, understanding myself biologically in the intellectual mecca of the world, why am I valuing dead slaveholders' images when I need to understand how to value my motion, my movement, and my movement representing my divinity? Does this make sense? And so, with the first eye vision of the ancestors, pulling all of the science together 6 minutes into the segment, I don't fear death. I understand that 6, how it's drawn, the sphere at the bottom of the stem, but how is that drawn, that 6? And when we were born as individuals, we were bore by our mothers for 9 months after your father's seed impregnated her egg. And that was where? Atlantis, or heaven. And you came from that world to this world. And you came out your mother's vagina. That one line. And now, in my 60 years of time and understanding all that I know in my experiences, living here in the intellectual mecca of the world, understanding the calcified pineal gland vision doesn't take into account the liquidity, the lucidity, what is this? The fluidity, it stays balanced to the level of the surface of the earth 7 minutes into 8 minutes. 7, the rising of the sun after the 6. The 7 is drawn, for me, east is that way. And so the sun rises in the east. 7, understanding my stem. And then my 8 is my DNA. Oh, wait a minute. Now, can I comprehend my DNA on the denotative level, the connotative level, and the absolute abstract level of who I am? What is that Master Heg has been teaching me to deal with the substantial and the insubstantial, and how to balance my biological mind, spirit, and body? Melanin Man, I'm coming at you with both hands tied behind my back. I'm talking about being biological living light. I'm shining sun. My solar panel is my skin, absorbing the sun's energy, balancing this energy with my first eye ability. Why was that pyramid drawn that particular way? What is that conveying? 5:30. No practice would heed. I should be out on the fort, discovering myself some more. That's rather interesting. That's how the colons or the colonists saw the British were coming. And I, as biological living light, am discovering myself on the same particular Fort Hill Roxbury under the tutelage of Master Heg. I've been duped for 400 years. Now biologically I'm putting 1 and 1, 2, putting it together. Oh, wait a minute, that 1, how's that 1 drawn? With a bottom, middle, and top. That 2, oh, I'm dealing with half a heart on a straight line, but I'm learning to see my insubstantial side on that straight line of who I am and becoming that undivided individual that's accessing the wholeness of my existence as divine mind. Could someone with dry eye vision or calcified vision, or someone with that particular value structure, someone that doesn't allow the mind and the imagination to flow. You are your own power. You are your own divine energy. You can choose to be light as a feather and live your life understanding the circle and the stem and the fallopian tubes and your existence and why you were born and exist as a human being on the face of the planet Earth. I am Father in and of nature, sharing consciousness far and above and beyond what someone could have taught me. Master Heg can point that direction. I have to go in that direction and understand the validity of the core of my essence, of my soul, of my being, of who I am and why was I born. And what is the dedication and devotion and clarity and sincerity to me, myself, and I. Am I seeing myself as insubstantial, absolute definition? Also, insubstantial, absolute intent? And then insubstantial, absolute, abstract. Are you capable of voyaging out here this far into your subconsciousness, the validity of your own existence? Do you understand and create your own existence? Are you valuing yourself and your time, your mind, your energy, and the thoughts that you think? Are you capable of thinking yourself to seeing yourself that divine, all in your imagination of your mind, just balancing the substantial and insubstantial, knowing that substance is only a small portion, but the insubstantial, if you allow yourself to reach the insubstantial piece,